finished bathing and found, yes, I have been molested or sexual assault last week because I feel really a little bit pain from my vagina. And they didn't attack my any because I'm not sure because they may use a numbing agent, but they did attack my vagina because in that area I feel pain. Yes. And I am not going to report to the police, but as you may know that I just told you guys about why Donald Trump sent troops or the is it called national security troops army to the local state. It's because the police and local state cannot protect the place. It is because the local police, some of them have been infiltrated by the CCP or the Russia. And in Western world now, what we call about deep state is a group of very rich businessmen. They control some police. I don't say that every police station, all the police under bribery, know that. Not. I don't mean that, but there is a network in the police in the police. How to say that? In the state police, in every country, they may have different called provinces, state, and city, and they have a network of people under the deep state bribery. And when the deep state, the rich people, actually asking them to treat someone in this way, that way, they will follow their instruction in order to make money. So that's why when my phone is hacked and that no police help me to break the isolation, that means every police made the decision to refuse me to break the isolation is actually under bribery because it is not normal. If a woman who said she is under sexual assault or molest, usually the policy for social workers, psychologists, and the police has to believe and has to trust her until they find something wrong. So in my case, they deny everything I said. It is not normal, and that means there's a group of police in certain police station. They have developed a network. They have been developing a network under bribery to work for the deep state. Now, who is the worst? Who is the deep state? Normally, there are rich people in every country, very rich people in every country. It's not happened in. It was not happened in, I think, 1950s. It's developed gradually after 60s and 70s, and then this group of people, this group of rich people, in the past, has been, only the Western world. They have the deep state, like what we said. It comes from the America, and it is confirmed by both uh, 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 Donald Trump and then what we call the 48 days Prime Minister, Liz Truss. And they said that it is the rich people, the deep state, control the country. So they control the police. That's why there's something strange happen in the in the UK. They let the robber rob the supermarket without uh, uh, finding them to take them to court, and but they get to the normal people's home to say they violate kind of laws in Facebook by saying, so that become the Nigel Farage went to the went to the U.S. Uh, uh, to uh, to talk about the situation in the UK. That means the deep state is controlling the UK. But more horrible is that the deep state is about making money. Okay, only about making money, control the world. What happened when the Chinese, the rich Chinese, connect with the Western deep state rich people? What happened? That will be the CCP controlling the UK. So I think from my observation, from my knowledge, from my experience, from the ideology of the Chinese I know, and the Hong Kong police that are now those control the Hong Kong government. I know their ideology very well in the past 6 years under persecution. And now they spread their network using me to find help in different countries, using the sexual assault to get me to find help from the police, and then connect with the police, false accusing me, and then to get them treat me as a common enemy. And then the police under bribery will develop a network for the Hong Kong police. That means AKA the CCP. So it's not only me. They have this network of bribery police under deep state. It's all over the world in every country, in every police station. So it's not about Germany or UK or whatsoever. When I go to other country, even in Singapore, I believe the network still there, because the third thing is the false accusation from the UK police is because they still being trusted by most Western police. So the Hong Kong police using bribery through Alex Yuan to get the UK police to believe that I not believe, they just fabricate a story. And because there were women as actors to maybe cry or fabricate a story, and they never interrogate me about these things, because that will get the thing flow, surfaced. And when the false accusation of me became surfaced, my problem will be solved, because if I am the sex criminal, then I will go to the court, and if I will not, I will be safe. So they just want the thing flowing in the air, and so that they can make money. And that is what happened now. I have to force, to speak again and again and again to get them face the situation, to define if I am a sex criminal or not. I'm not afraid to face any issue, because whenever I stay in the room, when after I left, someone will smell campaign me, sex harassing them, but never report to the police as that is the case. It will be happening in every country. And when it is too much, too many, people will query about why this happened. So I feel because I didn't do that. It doesn't mean that I didn't do that, I won't be false accused and go to the jail, but because the system has some, faulty things. But if I stay in a country with good government governance and with good legal system, I will be safe. So that's why I'm here in Germany. And I will be, if when I was in Singapore, when I was in Thailand, I won't say that. I won't say anything about the situation. But now I'm in Germany. I think the Europe has the best legal system and human rights system. So I will speak out whatever I feel whatever I feel wrong. So I just feel really uncomfortable, and I have been molested or sexual assault last night here. I'm not sure if I have been, moved from my bed to other place for sexually assault, but the staff in this hostel, the male staff in this hostel, have been collectively involved in arranging guest who is under connection of the bribery. And then there are stalker in this hostel to coordinate, to pay the male staff to arrange everything about the room, about the people moving in the same place. And I hope if the German police really want the country, for the best of the country, they need to use my case to find out who are the criminals who are connecting to the Hong Kong police. It is a political thing. It is not simply a sexual assault thing. So I hope my case will help the German government to find out who maybe already are residents here connecting with the Chinese government to do all these crimes. For the good, I am not necessarily stay in this country, but in every country I will face the same fate, but the same situation. But I hope I can end this torture here in Germany. Thank you very much. And I want to say that why Donald Trump, I want to emphasize that why Donald Trump will send troops to the local state, because the deep state have been controlled the local states, and then get crimes happen again and again cannot be uh, 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 it won't be finished, like. And then if the police want love their country, they should protect ordinary people. It won't be happen like the UK. There were people rob the supermarket and then no one dare to stop them because the police won't stop them. How can other ordinary people stop it? So it will become really scary. And all this happened because the police wouldn't, because the police let them happen. Okay, I stop here. And the UK is deeply infiltrated by the Hong Kong police. And then some yellow ribbons, some yellow ribbon young people in the pro-democracy camp, so-called yellow ribbon in overseas, actually are undercover police of the National Security Department of Hong Kong. So beware. I suggest all the Hong Kong young people release your labeling from the yellow ribbon because they were occupied by the undercover police. They used the name of yellow ribbon to infiltrate to other countries, to the parliament members, to the NGOs. So I hope all the political leader, young political leader, Hong Kong young political leader, take away their label as the yellow ribbon. It is the enemy created by Chris Tang, the Secretary of Security, to get an enemy to fight so that he can tap into the national security laws funding to do money laundering for himself and his gangs. It is a very complicated issue, and I don't want to know that, but because they involve me in every political issue, so I have the responsibility to speak the truth. I will continue to speak the truth until everything unfolds. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.